this hero can quite easily carry this game.
Yeah, it's a really scary set of events, but yeah, there we go. Move on in, Arrow, the stomp, the two supports go in for an easy kill. So Laurel getting some help from his teammates. Collapse still pushing underneath this tower here and getting some denies right in the face of 23 Savage. Oh, it is a massacre. It is a massacre. They're both gone. Mira finding him, and now the arrow, but Collapse, Skewer pulls him pretty far away. Does have Shockwave still. Finds the kill onto Ollie. Mira still hanging on to that Fairy Fire. She's fine. What a rotation. And, well, Q does manage to place a really good shards. Collapse now in some more trouble. He will have a slowdown with the Shockwave, but can he get away in time? With the boots, he's moving pretty fast. They jump forward, don't find a bash, do get the snowball hit, but Skewer back up in a second, can't get away.
They got the bash. I think they actually needed that bash to get that kill because Skewer just came online. But Mito on the bottom lane here, Yatoro level 4, but they're pressuring the tier 1 already. This NP is going to want to leave the lane. He's going to want to join the fights, he's going to TP in, and then it's going to just be an exposed tower with like 1/4 health. He'll clean it up easily, and that's going to propel his net worth even higher than what it is, and it might be now.
Yeah. Well, Miposhka is going to be brought down right there, and as you said, they do manage to have a lane open now.
I guess he didn't TP that far.
Solid. You taking a look at the net worth, all three of them inhabited of the top by the side of Team Spirit, and a Skewer back with the Avalanche. The toss, Laurel making the move and finding the kill. Team Spirit, they are cooking.
Yeah, this game seems to be like a ping pong between the mid laners.
And they won't be able to go for the full all-in onto TB at least
going
yet.
Top.
Okay, that's a bigger kill if they can get it. 23 Savage.
Oh! He dodged it.
What a dodge! 23 gets away. The Skewer pulls him back, so they don't really have the control, but they jump in. Starstorm, Ava, toss. Does he have enough damage? She's trying to get away. 1 second. The time walk was not there.
That was a cool dodge, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, they're pressuring the mid lane as well for Yatoro, so I feel like I've seen this story before. Oh, Yatoro might be in trouble here.
Yeah, they TP in with everybody, and with the tag team, it's more than enough damage. Yatoro going to drop. So sticking around a bit too long, back and forth the pendulum swings.
But what we're seeing before is like Mikoto is having a similar issue that Laurel had in game number 1, is like finding a way to make this Ember rotations.
Well, Laurel, he throws out the Avalanche, runs through away from the shards. The snowball will be there for the chase down. And Miposhka trying to do what he can to try and kill off that tower. But now they're fully going to wrap around Miposhka. Still trying to run out. Does he have enough to stay alive? Arrow gets thrown, connects onto the silencer underneath the tower, so no global yet. After they kill off Miposhka, Collapse makes the rotation in, and it looks like that should be the extent of it. Slow down, has RP still, but won't go for it. Here is down bottom. They're going to Moonlight Shadow and
11 minutes.
Yeah,
with Arcane Boots, he is very farmed.
Yeah, Magnus is having a good game, but can he get stuff done with that is one of the questions. The wraparound's coming, but they spot him, will find and kill off the silencer, and this should be the tier 1 tower finally taken. As a haste rune stolen away, Collapse takes that one for himself.
Yeah, because you got your Blink Daggers online. Like, Tiny's coming very soon, Mag is already online, and they're going to try and make something happen with it.
Snowball out, moving in, global there. Mag looking for an angle, wants to find him. Makoto, he's off in the trees, will try and hunt that man down, but instead they turn their sights on 23 Savage, drops the chrono just to escape. Realized that the Mag was coming his way and kept himself alive. Still, that has a triple stack of Ancients to farm pretty soon, but right now, Team Spirit, they're looking for a fight. And up on the high ground, they did spot Q running away for a moment, but eyes on Ollie, who immediately gets blown up. And now they're looking for more. Can they find anybody else? Collapse. Jumps away. But Q, he's going to be the one that's left behind most likely. They find him there with the shockwave. The arrow actually gets the snowball off. And Q, he is going to be thrown back. Brought down, most likely. Chase, slowly. Mira. Oh, the Virtus Tail! It kept him alive. What? He dropped it down. A little bit of help coming from the Seeds of
farming the entire map. So
Fair.
That is something that they do need to address there. And these cute little surviving plays are nice as they're TPing to Yatoro. With multiple heroes, it looks like they want to make something happen with this Ember.
Jumps in, get him, RP, caught, dead. All it takes is a second, and now Are they thinking about Rosh potentially? No, there's...
This is good. So Gleipnir timing for jabs here could be what they're looking for.
Finding the Atos, mirror connection, fish punch for the kill. Now runs away, but collapse. He finds both of them. Can he get a skewer angle? Tries to find him. Chrono down, hits onto 3. The damage is not there, but they do keep a couple alive for a little bit. Jabs just ends up falling. 23 Savage, he's got to get the hell out of there. Ollie trying to escape and will be enchanted and killed off to boot. So everybody else tries to get away, and another Chrono, another big ulti used with...
They just actually don't have damage to kill him. Like, if they Chrono him, he just won't die.
Well, Makoto, he's going to be aware that this is going on, and Maposhka going to come try and contest this as well. They do see that there's a sentry ward. Getting lower and lower. Wrath of Nature out. Makoto wants to step forward. The Remnant in and out and finds him. Immediately down. Snowball afterwards. Good damage through and snatches the Aegis as Yatoro. It is more than enough now for Spirit. They get the kill on Rosh, but it's Spirit that get the big kills.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm surprised that Spirit even let them toy with them that much and let it get down to the wire instead of just like kicking them out there, but it worked out for them. They didn't get the Rosh kill, or by at least level 20 on Faceless Void, get to the talent. He's going to need to get to his Mjolnir pretty soon with that talent, and then Faceless Void is the best late game carry in the game. He will out-carry this Terrorblade to a point.
Well, they will find a couple quick kills here, and now Snowball used. It was a 1-for-1 already, and Q likely to fall as the chase is there. Nowhere left to go for the Tusk. What can they do here?
Oh, okay. He got TP'd up with the Gleipnir, but they have no follow-up on the TB with it. He got a Faceless Void. If it does go late game, he will kill any core in a 1-to-1 matchup if he has enough farm.
And Marana gonna try and leap away, not getting out of Makoto's sights there. So they do find another pickoff. And yeah, I guess that's the other thing too. Playing on this dire side for Talon, they're always going to have that slightly easier initiation angle of, you know, maybe dropping a Chronosphere is definitely in strongest hero in the game right now. But Laurel, he gets found there, jumps in, Chrono used, trying to kill off this Tiny, the arrow from downtown. They get the finish. So Laurel will drop, but no Chrono. Let's see what Team Spirit want to do with this.
That was a really big pickoff. But like, they're playing the map extremely well right now. Like, getting these kills is buying time, and time is their friend for sure.
Mid, this looks like it's going to be a 5 smoke, and no vision scouting this.
Rune
immediately finds him. Ava toss. Nobody gets the BKB off, and now the turn. They're able to get away. The global used. Now, can they go for any more? Remnant through tons of damage. Talon suddenly blow him up. Mag is gone, and, well, they're completely isolated. Yatoro turns, wants to fight now onto jabs. Does he have enough? The turn from Maposhka, a couple more hits, and they bring him down. Snowball forward, but the Sunder keeps alive that Terrorblade. They bought back on Marana to ensure that that went well, but Team Spirit, they take a fight win in the river.
Before he blinked, so they didn't have the RP for the Ember there, which could have changed that fight entirely, but it seems that it doesn't really matter that much as Yatoro's just way too farmed right now. And he's going to use that meta just to go high ground, but there's Chrono.
Jumps in, Makoto's there, trying to burn through him. They already used Sunder earlier. Do they have enough damage to Gleipnir? Meta, he pops, and he explodes! He had nothing! Can they kill off Yatoro? They will bring him down, but still, so much damage out. Laura will fall. Talon, they take a good fight turn there, and it costs a couple buybacks, but well worth it to kill off that Terrorblade.
Yeah, I mean,
that move.
I think they're going to do it. I think there's no global up. That's pretty big. Ember has to go back and get some mana, but maybe they'll go for a pickoff first.
Talon, they show one. He's there for a moment. 23 Savage, Avalanche, RP onto 2. They catch them both. They're all going to die. Talon, they lose their key heroes. And now Team Spirit ready to stream down a lane if they want. They toss in Yatoro, find that kill. What a huge win.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought there for a second Q might Snowball save him, but
smoke up with 2, Ollie and Makoto, but Faceless Void, he's not with them. He's running over now, but it's dropping down too quickly.
Yeah, they're not ready for this.
Rosh, it's dropping. I mean, Yatoro's not taking it that fast. Makoto walks forward, collapse, looks to the side. They're having trouble finding their way into this fight, and it looks like it's going to be the Aegis in hand for Yatoro. A little bit too slow on Talon to make the move, and now Jabs, he TP'd into this. He
sprouted himself.
The BKB looking for the fight. He's doing some pretty good damage right there. Gleipnir, Manta walks away, but the Walrus Punch, the control, it comes out. They still have that Chrono, almost blows up. The 23 Savage Faceless Void as they all try and back away. Everybody still alive and jumps in, jumps out, trying to bait something out. Can they kill him? I don't know if they have the damage anymore. They get the Sunder, they move in, and that's the Chrono drop, but do they have the damage? They need to kill these heroes off. They're focusing Mira. They know they can't deal with Yatoro. He has that Aegis as well, trying to kill off the rest of them. Jabs doing what damage he can, but the Demon Zeal, and well, the time dilation, Jabs is killing himself, tries to walk away, Sprout, but no. Collapse ends his life, and Team Spirit, it's still a weird and wonky trade because Laurel went down also. They will manage to TP out with one. Makoto, he remnants away.
Maybe he can make something happen.
Those 5 remnants, they have a Walrus Punch with the blink to try and control Yatoro. Thinking about going, pops the meta, but the pullback, Collapse has him. Snowball's gonna be there, dodges a lot of that damage. Aghanim still at the ready from this Ember, remnants through. Some good damage there, connects for the moment. The RP able to dodge that one. Makoto, he's got to do so much, he's got to do everything. Finds Collapse, goes for the kill. But at this point, Ember, he's in very far with no more remnants, pops that BKB, tries to get away. The Scotty slowdown, but there's the chains and the walk away. And look at you, Yatoro, he's so low, but throws out the Sunder, and that keeps him alive. That at least will be a good mechanism for scouting all of this. And do they want to go for anything? Maposhka's going for the wraparound, gets a ward for themselves. Still a minute till Rosh is capable of respawning, but they find him right away, miss on the arrow, pops the BKB, tries to get away. Makoto goes in, does some good damage onto one, Collapse, but there it is, the Chrono down. Do they have enough damage? The Terrorblade, he's starting to drop, the illusion out, it's gonna kill him off. Just like that, they find Yatoro, get the kill, Laurel the fall, they look for Mira, look for more, they're finding everything. Talon, they take down 3. Fair assessment. Maposhka wants to step forward here, trying to deward some of this stuff. Ollie's there. They take away the obs, but the pullback, and they find him. So a good way to start this fight. Makoto, he shows up, BKB out. Global to try and go for the disengage. 23 Savage waiting to the side, looking, and they will back away, recognizing the danger coming in. They have a smoke coming on Ollie. Wrap around. They smoke. They see it. They see the smoke. Oh, Spirit, they know exactly where they are. Ollie breaks his smoke there. The Moonlight Shadow's going out. 23 Savage shows for a moment, but they find him and then eternally turns away. This ain't TI-10 anymore. That is not a stun. 23 Savage looking for an opening. Laurel's off to the side, but they see him. Yatoro, he's caught the Chrono again. They got their man. Can they bring him down in time? They can. Talon finding another one, but immediately they buy back now on this Terrorblade. Mira, he's in a snowball now himself. The rest of Talon trying to back away. The arrow goes out, and Ember very, very low. He's gonna go down. They connect again. Mira trying to get away. TP's out, will end up falling. But they're in pretty far, and now the Terrorblade showing up. Can he do this all alone? He doesn't have anything. In a ton of trouble, Yatoro, he has nothing. Dead for all. An 8,000 gold lead, but more importantly, no Terrorblade for 70 seconds. And Makoto, they find their man. Jabs there right with them as the Enchantress is going to be brought very, very low. Does get Moonlight Shadow to try and escape. Full HP, still vision onto him, and eventually they kill off the deer.
Yeah, he just sold it straight up. Yeah, he was like, oh, they got a nullifier, this is done. Goes for something more aggressive here as they're going to smoke with the Hex available. So this could be really big for them. It's all about initiation at this point.
Jabs caught, Ava toss, reveals himself for a moment, arrow out, able to dodge that one though. Can they bring down Laurel? Yes indeed, he is gonna die. And can they find any more? Yatoro,
they see
under fire, keeping him there, but the Hex looking for a turn. Do they have the control after the Hex comes out? No, 23 Savage is coming their direction, but Collapse off to the side too. They don't want to commit this Chrono unless they know they can get that kill, and Collapse will skewer away. The TP in, BKB, do they drop it right there? Looking for a back, they find the bash. And Collapse, the mag, is brought down too.
So if you can manage to jump him, he will die.
They've been waiting this entire time. Solo smoked right now with the ninja gear on Collapse, looking for a moment, looking for an opening. Who do they see? A couple heroes together. He has to find 23 Savage. No, he catches onto a couple of them. Avatar starting to kill him off, doing a ton of damage, and it's 2 already gone. Makoto backing away, jab, trying to escape. They go for the TP out. The skewer through, gets vision, but not enough for the kill. Nonetheless, a big fight win, and Ollie now also in trouble with 23 Savage dead. He does manage to get away.
BKB off, went directly into Yatoro's Hex, and that's what that needs to happen.
Finds him! Jab, he got himself cooking here. Jab's in trouble, throws out the avalanche, the Aghanim's damage, very strong, he's still invis. Somebody buy
detection?
And they're gonna get him.
All right.
They find and kill, look at the gold!
He's committed to no buyback as well, as he's gonna buy out this Refresher Orb, it looks like.
And this is everything. This is Aghanim's, this is Refresher Shard, this is going to be a huge turnaround, but Makoto walks in, collapsed right there, the stun comes out, the control, do they have the damage that they need though? A couple more hits onto Jabs. Jabs does not have buyback. They throw out the tree volley, Jabs down low, and diebacks for him. But they're trying to move in with the rest of them. They throw out the damage, will kill off Laurel, and no buyback on the Tiny either. Jabs, he is off and away. They throw out the arrow, and sees it. Arrow there, snowball immediately. They're trying to break those blink daggers. The snowball connects now onto Rosh, collapse, sees his target for just a moment. Yatoro, they're waiting, looking for that moment. Another arrow goes in, able to dodge it with the RP. Aeon disc immediately, collapse, he goes in, he gets him again. The Kuno to try and turn it. Do they have the damage?
Yatoro's dead.
It's there, they have more than enough. Give him another chrono, collapse will fall. And Talon, they come out ahead. Jabs is still dead for a minute. Random arrow again on Makoto, but Yatoro wants to move in, finds him. Okay, dead onto one. Can they do any more? Do they have another big control element? 23 Savage,
on the back.
He's not in this fight. Makoto, they turn onto him. Demon Zeal, snowball forward, tries to connect. Manta to get away, but the kick pushes him back in. And there's the Sunder to turn to fight. Do they have the damage that they need? They walk forward, finding him. Yatoro, he's so strong. He's so strong. They buy back now Makoto, but 23 Savage, he shows up. He's got the damage that they need, and no buyback. Terrorblade gone. Talon, they might have finally done it as they're ready to run them on down. They have a couple more buybacks, but with the Tiny, with the Mirana, I don't think that they have the juice. Talon is way too strong. Almost 40,000 net worth lead as they set their sights onto the tier 4 towers, onto the Ancient. They pop the clip, but there is nothing left. Talon are gonna win this game. They're gonna eliminate Team Spirit.
And that's it. The game is just over as Talon are going to just take this game away on the back at 23 Savage.